What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given here with your afternoon snap. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Deadpool deck again because Shuri's Lab is still the featured location, though Shuri's Lab won't be a part of this video. Instead, our first location is Kylan, which is a really good location for the Black Panther decks. They can, it's locked up, nobody can play cards there, and then they can move a Black Panther over with Arnim Zola for a surprise win. Now, I don't actually know that my opponent is playing Black Panther yet, despite the icon that they are using, but once I know that they are playing Black Panther, and this is part of the cool part of Marvel's Snap, you kind of know what cards your opponent is playing, and then you have an idea of some of the strategies they might use and how to play around them. So that's why this video is how I beat the Black Panther, and I'm throwing Demi Adejuyigbe's song in the background. Hopefully that's not too distracting, but I thought it just fit so well. So on turn 3, we are going to play Deathlok into Kylan. Starlight Citadel makes things a little bit weird because these locations are going to move around, but I need to stop my opponent from drawing extra cards with Adam Warlock. So just want to win that location, and then my opponent's actually going to storm into the Starlight Citadel. So don't have to worry about the locations moving, but this is exactly what the Black Panther deck wants to do. Lock down 2 locations and then throw Black Panthers into those locations in the final turn. So this game could get a little bit tricky. They also have Sunspot, which is pretty good in a locked down location as well. So this is tough, and I'm trying to think about exactly what I should do here when my opponent snaps, but I'm not going to throw in the towel just yet. We've got 4 energy that we can use on cards, so I'm probably just going to play Wave and Demon, planning on playing Death the following turn, and then just copying that with Taskmaster as my final play. That's at least my idea for now. After some debate, I do decide to play both Wave and Demon into the flooded location. I'm hoping that my current lead in Kylan I can maintain, and I'm going to go ahead and snap back because we are able to add 9 power to this flooded location this turn. I'm thinking that's a lot of power. That should be pretty okay. So we throw down the Wave and our Demon into location number 2, and my opponent goes pretty crazy actually. They go Jubilee into Leader and they wave themselves, and on the surface this seems bad. They're beating us by 1 point, but they've actually filled their flooded location. So this could be good for us, and we draw Nova, which would be enough if we're able to blow it up to switch the flooded location into our favor. There's not really too much that I can do this turn other than just drop a Death into the Stark Tower, but interestingly, what my opponent could have done here was just nothing. If they just passed this turn, that'll add 5 power to Sunspot, and then if they passed next turn, that would add 6 power to Sunspot, and that would have won them Kylan. So I thought that might have been what they were up to, and then I could have tried to win with Nova. But now we're in a really tricky spot, because they could Arnim Zola the Black Panther over, and then there's no way I can win in Kylan. But if they do that, that means they're going to have 0 power into Stark Tower. And because Leader filled their second location, Black Panther isn't actually going to be able to jump over there. So this was kind of a crazy play, but I realized destroying my own Death and actually lowering my power in the Stark Tower would allow me to win the flooded location, and we will beat an Arnim Zola here, but we only beat Arnim Zola. We lose to anything else. And Arnim Zola was what my opponent decided to play. So they're going to win in Kylan with an absolutely massive Black Panther, but we were able to just barely steal that flooded location and find ourselves with a victory. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Legs Given. Peace.